Hey guys, welcome back. We are watching Fear the Walking Dead. We are almost done with season 2. Are there only 14 episodes in season 2? Let me check. There are only 15 episodes in season 2. So we have 3 more episodes to go. We are now on season 2, episode 13. And the name of the episode is Date of Death. Date of death is a common term used for the date that someone has died. So we will have to see what that's about in this because there's always people dying. But we've got gang members, we've got Chris and Travis, we've got, who's my third group? Nick and Lucy. We'll have to see where the death is coming in, if it's one person or more than one person. If they're showing Nick in his group, then I predict that Nick will survive, because as Mom has said, you can't kill him. He's kind of like Rick Grimes. He's a cockroach, doesn't die. I think he'll live. I think Lucy will live. If they show his group, I think the person who will die is Nunez, because we know what happens to doctors and medical staff. They never make it. And the reason why I think it will be him is because they need that motivation for why his community no longer listens. We need for there to be some kind of reason for them to revolt or get scared and scurry and, all this kind of stuff. So that's what I think for that group. For Maddie and Alicia and we've got the fourth group being Ophelia. She's kind of out on her own. But we got Maddie, Alicia, and Strand, who've now made friends with Helena and Hector and the surviving bridal guests, with the exception of Mother of the Bride, who is now on lockdown. So who will die in that group? I don't think they'll kill Alicia. Maddie, we're kind of on the same merry-go-round with her. So they might kill her off, or they might kill Strand off, because even though I think Strand has room to grow, I thought they were done. That's why I went ahead and started recording. Even though I think Strand has room to grow and could be a really good character, he's not going anywhere right now. Plus they just stabbed him. So they might have him get an infection and die or something like that. But I think the more likely is it'll be some of the new friends. Hector maybe, the party guests maybe, somewhere in there. Ophelia, I don't think she'll die. I think we are watching her turn into a badass. So I don't think she will die. I'm kind of interested in what they're going to do with her character, though. Because she's kind of gone out on her own. And she may run into Travis. Travis, I'm hoping, has left Chris behind, because he's now killing in cold blood. They just showed Travis at the end of the last episode, and he saw the hotel sign light up. So I think he'll run into Ophelia on his way to the hotel. Chris, I thought they were going to have him grow and learn, but it doesn't seem like they went that route. So the other group of guys may kill him because they're afraid they can't trust him or something like that. If it shows that group, that may be what happens there. Now that I've said all that, watch none of that happen. So let's go ahead and get into the episode, though, and see what's going to happen. See where we go from here. And I haven't double-checked any of the playback, so hopefully this is all recording well and it's loud enough. This is the community revolting. Oh no, it's the hotel. Oh, she sees him. Well, that prediction was wrong. Well, I predicted he'd get to the hotel, but the way he got there, I was wrong. Oh, I hate needles. Senor Suarez? What did he put? Unless he found a license. I don't know if... Okay. We just know it's Suarez, huh? Found his license.
No. 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 It was true then, but now I don't.
What? Tell me.
We're all living minute by minute here. Every single one of us said at the drop of a hat it could all be done, and
It wasn't an accident. I thought I was doing the right thing by not telling you. I didn't know. I didn't know what
You told me he fell asleep.
he didn't.
Mom. Are you sure?
I wouldn't tell you if I wasn't.
He crashed his car.
He left a note.
What did it say?
I love you all. But enough's enough. Nick is the reason why.
Why what?
Why I kept it a secret. You just could not see it. I was always so afraid of Nick ending up like him that I...
It's okay.
This is a really long episode. I'm wondering if they're setting Travis up for suicide. The way everything's going and the way he's talking, he's now lost Chris completely, especially with his final words that he said to Chris, which, since Chris is not dying, we'll probably see him in the future at some point, but, you know, it's one of those things of you just don't know. But she now, for some reason, feels this urge to tell her daughter the truth about their father. And so now that Travis has nothing left to lose, will he commit suicide? It's kind of how I feel like they're setting up the end of this. But let's see how it ends, and I'll discuss further, maybe. Is this Marco? That looked like Brandon. That was just a really long episode. A lot of dialogue. Yeah, we kind of needed to see what happened with Travis and Chris, but I think they took the long route, and it was not the scenic route. I think it was just a detour. Boy, that was long. There's not much to comment on. I do agree that it's not good to keep secrets because secrets come out. But after her conversation with Travis, I just don't get why she had to tell Alicia the truth about the father. I thought when she's going to talk to her, she was just going to talk about how much she loved her and, you know, reaffirm to her that she did love her and she does want to be with her and all this kind of stuff. Even though she keeps opining for, I don't know if opining is the right word, but she keeps out hopes of finding Nick again, which she's a mother. Of course she wants all of her children there. It's not about choosing one over the other. But all of her life, she's always taken care of Nick. And so I thought she was going to talk to Alicia about that part of things. I didn't see the point in revealing the father committed suicide versus had an accident. In fact, I didn't realize it was suicide. I thought it was just, rather than falling asleep, I thought it was just drunk and disorderly, you know, drunk driving kind of stuff. I just didn't get the point of it. And maybe somebody else understands what the show was trying to get at, but that particular piece just seemed pointless, especially after such a long episode. That, yeah, I get the point of the long episode. They were trying to show that Chris is basically becoming he's not necessarily a sociopath. Sociopaths tend to have this charisma about them and charm, and the majority of them, they have this way of reeling people in. And Chris isn't necessarily doing that. He's just outright antisocial personality. He doesn't see the point in feeling guilty about stuff or consequences. Like they showed him having no guilt about killing Elias. Is that how you say his name? Mr. Suarez, Senor Suarez. He didn't have any remorse in shooting him. He didn't have any remorse in killing the friend, even though the friend wasn't dying. He just needed to heal. So, it's a frustratingly long episode. So, all right. I'll see you guys for the next one. Have a good day.